For embryo adoption in the NEDC, it's changed our entire life, and in a great way. I mean, I knew what IVF was, but I don't think I'd ever thought, okay, what happens to the embryos that are left over? You know, you see these cases on TV and stuff, but it didn't hit home until we had the kids, because it's like, wow, you know, Gemma was froze for 5 years, and River and Reagan were frozen for 7. And then you think about all these other kids that are suspended in time, that are waiting for a chance to live. And I mean, without places like NEDC, that's never gonna happen.
A lot of couples are uncomfortable with IVF because they understand that this is human life, and so many couples come here and say, we just didn't want to be part of the problem, that is, of generating embryos that would not be used. We want to be part of the solution. And they understand that we have complete and utmost respect for life, that we do not discard embryos, that we will transfer any embryo that has a viable cell in it. And so they realize that this is showing respect for life, and that it is a solution to the dilemma of the donor couple, and usually to the recipient couple's own family building desires and needs.
We always felt like we were meant to be parents, but you know, after so many years, and I mean, we had multiple failed adoptions that, you know, fell through at the last minute, and so I mean, we kind of came to the point where we were having to accept that maybe having children wasn't going to happen for us, and that was really hard to come to terms with. But we had to consider that maybe the Lord had something else for us. Once we found embryo adoption, we really felt like the Lord had led us here. And it's definitely, I feel like we went through everything that we went through for a really, really good cause. And we definitely wouldn't change any of that, because it led us to this, and to Him. So since being at the NEDC, I mean, we really feel like we went the right route there, because I mean, everyone there is just wonderful. And they're a good group of people.
So from the donor perspective, the answer to prayer, there's times that I'll get a response from a donor that says, this is truly an answer to prayer, because we never really thought our embryos would be chosen to be adopted. And then from the recipient's perspective, the same type of a remark is that this is an answer to prayer, because we never thought parenthood would become available to us.
He's just been a blessing for us and for me, you know. Just something to look forward to, and you know, you look forward to coming home, seeing your wife and your family, but just when you come home to this little guy, it's amazing.